Hi again, this is just an extra edition. This is Reggie from Power Anime, and we wanted to go over a couple of special things for you. We have Coach Mike here with us today to talk about some of the special things coming out of BT-15. You might have caught the box opening earlier, but we've went ahead and opened a couple of other boxes and wanted to show you some of the goods. Maybe go over a couple of things. Jesse P is also joining us today to give us a little bit more insight. Okay, so how did you want to start it off? Now, before we begin, the cards that we saw in the last one, do we have those cards here? Is that the stack right there?
Yeah, we still have that whole stack.
Okay, just of course these are the guide cards that we pulled out of the box.
So if
here.
you didn't see the whole thing, you can check the first video and see how we pulled them out.
Exactly. There'll be a link to that video here afterwards. But after these cards, we wanted to know what else was available in this series. So, what is this doing here?
This is actually a reprint. They print this again.
Yeah, so much like the Rising Phoenix reprint that happened in 12.
So, I mean, one that I mentioned earlier was the Empress, right? This is something with the Dark Zone. I'm a big Dark Zone fan, so can you give me a little bit more?
Yes, I want to do the intro this way. So basically, Luke here is a very popular card. As you guys know, that right now the regular Luke here is going for a sick amount of money.
Insane amount of money.
$40 to $70.
Oh, and guys, if this looks kind of funny to you, it's because it's the SP version, and yeah, you will never see this one, only here. Yes. So look at that. Just it's a card, but when I do this, you could see the spotlight just reflect on the actual character itself. It's
All right, so
that's how you know we're good.
So let's go to the Luke here story. So I got an SP of Japanese SP of the regular Luke here. Okay, so basically you can see her hair is black right now, right? So after she gets reversed, she becomes red hair, and after she gets unreversed, she loses the black and now becomes white. So if you can see that. So in Japan, they actually call them the black Luke here, the red Luke here, and the white Luke here.
Okay.
So basically, that's how
the transformation
and evolution of the Luke here. So now it's very similar to the first Luke here, but now it has a better. If you can zoom in, can we zoom in a little bit? Just now, maybe.
Well, I can show.
Okay. So basically, is Counterblast 2. Lower cost now. And then you get to soul charge too, so you get more soul in there. Because the problem with the regular Luke here is that you don't get to soul charge.
It's a little tough.
Because you have to set it up. But now this card sets herself up, and then after that, you get to call up to 5 cards, and the grade count cannot exceed 6.
The grade count cannot exceed 6.
So you can do 3-3, you can do 3-2-1. You can do 0-0-0-0-5. You can do 3-3-0-0. So it depends on how you want to set your deck up, and it's very flexible.
That's weird. That sounds very buddy fight.
Yeah, all you buddy fight players out there.
Yeah, that's your throwback right there. You're going Pale Moon.
So I'm gonna put this back in the sleeve.
Yeah, and where it belongs.
Yes,
so nice.
Nice deck. I mean, nice card.
And if you ever get a chance, come by on a Thursday. Coach Mike will be able to throw down with you on that one if you just need to feel it to understand it.
I have a full. The new Luke here deck in Japanese.
He'll reverse you, then he'll unreverse you.
Okay.
And then either way, you'll just cry in the end, looking at all the beautiful cards.
Well, you'll cry tears of joy because she'll whip you.
And you're in the presence of SPs.
Yes.
Now we're gonna do a Holy Shine Dragon.
Holy Shine, some call it. So for some other people like myself who will probably never play this, but just get pissed to all hell trying to beat this thing.
Okay.
You were explaining how this would work. Go ahead, show us what it's about.
So let's say if we talk about how easy to get Ganslot nowadays, because you have the searcher, you have the disc searcher, right? So now you get Ganslot. So you write on top of it. When you write, you counterblast 1, a special counterblast. A Liberator. So it needs to be Liberator.
It needs to be Liberator, but it's all going to be Liberator by BT-5.
Yes. And then you search any card. Sorry, I only have a Duke deck, but you can search one card, call it out. Okay.
Duke deck.
Duke deck. Okay, and then you attack.
Okay.
Now it's normal. It doesn't have any special power. It's only attack for 18. But what's amazing is that after you attack, you get to write anything that in the soul. Okay, so you write it.
So you write the break right again.
Right. So this part we understand. Okay, now if we have another grade 3, we can write it, right? But the even better part is that you get to from the soul, you get to get one card and put it back in your hand. so the next turn, you write it and call another card out, and then attack again. At the end, you rewrite and take it back. So this is how amazing this card would be, and it's only a triple rare. I mean a double rare. So and if you take a look at it, it's almost like Blaster Blade turned into a dragon.
Yeah, pretty much just standing there all boss with the sword in his hand.
Yes.
They did fusion with Soul Saver Dragon.
So
that's what it is.
So
nasty.
That's
yeah,
it's a cheap card.
Disgusting.
And then it's gonna be a really good card.
And then we're gonna go into this card that everybody's talking about. It's called Cyclone.
Yeah, all you 2 Mega Colony players out there, all the rage with this one here. Cyclomatooth. That is just.
Yes. So I'll let Jesse.
Go ahead, Jesse. Lay it on us. What is this one about?
All right. So basically, as mentioned, it's the new break ride for Mega Colony, and so Limit Break 4. When you ride another Mega Colony over this unit, you may rest all of your opponent's rear guards, I believe, and they remained rested until the end of your opponent's next turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it really combos well with Hercules, like we got from the previous box set. And so
Hercules right here. So what would be the ideal situation if you had the Hercules here?
Ideal situation would be, let's say, if you had the Locust as well, the Machining Locust.
Yeah.
You would have Cyclomatooth in the Vanguard, and then you would break ride into Hercules, forcing all of your opponent's rear guards to stay locked. So let's say.
Yep.
It's just your rear guards, right?
Yeah, rear guards and Vanguard.
And Vanguard.
So if your opponent's
so all
units on the field
are locked.
So every unit out on the field, including Vanguard, if it attacked that previous turn, is also bound. And so if when that happens, Locust would be active. You can discard a card to draw another card, and also it ties really well with Hercules because you can counterblast 2 Machinings to attack for 31 2 crit.
Wow.
On that one turn.
Yeah.
But as we have just recently discussed, a lot of you have been wondering, like, oh, I've been hearing that if I break ride over Cyclomatooth, it forces me to stay rested in a Vanguard, and if I re-ride, it stays rested. But as we have just discussed, it does not affect the Vanguard since at ride phase you stand with your Vanguard, so you can get over Hercules or Cyclomatooth's effect.
Yeah,
so just put it in plain text is that if your opponent does not have a grade 3 in his hand, his Vanguard cannot stand.
Yes.
Yeah, and the ruling for a lot of that goes back to when people were doing like grade 1 to grade 2 rides, and someone might have forgotten to stand the last turn. If you rode standing anyway, so that would actually count. That was actually done in a number of tournaments too. So.
And so also, if you do misplay, if you're very careless that you don't restand, especially your Vanguard, then you will be given like the biggest punch in your face with these 2 cards. Because you'll be taking crits down like no tomorrow, especially with the new support.
Okay. So what other goodies do we have in BT-15?
And then of course BT-15 you get
BT-10 wasn't
BT-15.
Jeez,
because we already
15. Where am I now?
Because we already saw the 2 Quintet Wall, right?
Okay.
So now
Gimel and Icefall.
Now more clans getting Quintet Wall. So for 14 we get Genesis, we get Royals, and then we also get Gold Paladin. Yes. Now on 15 we get Kagero, and like I said, like Kagero needs any more support.
Yeah, right.
And then also you get Machining for the support.
Sumo Ladybug.
Sumo
that
Ladybug.
Is just awesome.
And of course I love the artwork on this one. Just because the artwork I'll run at least 2.
You're gonna run 4, at least 2.
No, you can run 4 because if you do 4, you're gonna take out really soon.
But you don't have to use the effect, right? It's still a perfect guard. You just don't have to use the effect.
You have to counterblast 1.
You have to counterblast 1 and call 5 cards out.
And so
it's an auto though,
yes.
so it says you must or you may.
No. If you don't do it, then there's no use. There's no use to use it.
Yeah.
Because this Quintet War is the one that you have to counterblast 1 and call top card.
Well, I know that,
cards, yeah.
but it's still Sentinel here, so can't you just use it for the Sentinel effect?
No, you can.
That's the Sentinel effect.
The Sentinel effect usually only have up to 4. and the actual effect is you
Yeah.
may counterblast one.
Okay, yeah, you know what? That sounds like overkill for Dark
So I'll
Zone
probably
things.
do one, yeah.
Actually, there's also other controversies with quintet walls because since quintet wall specifically states in the effect to be played from hand, if you were to on your top 5 check hit another quintet wall, let's say if this was another Shadow Paladin,
Yeah.
it would not go through.
You're
But
just basically useless.
yes, so it's basically like if you got a grade 3.
Yes.
But another cool thing is if on
you
your
get the
quintet
perfect
wall, you
card,
get a perfect, yes.
you can drop a card and then it becomes perfect.
Wow.
But which is overkill,
So
Yeah.
so literally
yeah.
stops Die Kaiser.
That's why.
Stop Die Kaiser. That's what this is all about.
Actually,
Die
that
Kaiser.
card is called Brave Kaiser now. Okay.
Brave Kaiser.
Oh yes.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so now we got another double rare, this basically is Doreen. I mean,
Wow.
Dindrin.
Dindrin.
It's the
yes.
Dindrin version. But you know how Dindrin is based on luck?
Okay,
This card
yeah.
is not based on luck because with Mordred you get to search it, with Mona you get to search it, with other card you get to search it. So you can basically search it, and then Soul Blast 1, and then draw a card.
Wow.
And then it's a 6k. But the only bad thing about it is that if you want to run with Revenger deck, you cannot retire this card.
Yes.
So that's the only trade-off. With that being said, that's why it would be a nice idea if you want, for the guys out there, you want to run a Desperate. So Desperate is a card, almost like look like Chaos Dragon.
Now this one is like the title card for it. It's 001, right? So
0/0 card, not title card, but it's a new Revenger that you can retire a Shadow Paladin. It doesn't have to be Revenger. And when you retire, your opponent gets to retire one card also.
okay.
And if you do that, then, and when you attack, if your opponent has less rear guard than you get the plus 5,000 plus 1 crit. Okay, so basically this is how you work. You would retire their card, and then you call another card,
Okay.
and then you will attack, because now you have more rear guard than them. So this is that effect. So this is a good variation that if you want to run a different type of Revenger other than Dracula or Virgin form.
Yeah, it's good to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, because
too.
you can retire
Everyone's- yeah.
any card. Okay. So then, of course, we did this card already.
The new Overlord,
The new
Break
Overlord,
Ride.
Break Ride. Okay.
Just
so-
those wings are just.
And then
boss.
this is another card that people want to play because this is the new PBO. This is called the Dracula Phantom. So this is actually the cross ride for Mordred. Okay. If you can hold this up, I hope everybody know what Mordred is.
I don't play these
So
things.
Mordred is basically
All those Revenger players. Are
this
Right.
card. This is Mordred. Okay.
Yeah, back to the sleep. He comes out which series? That's BT12, right?
BT,
Yeah.
no,
BT12.
BT,
Or trial
no,
deck.
it's trial decks. Okay.
Oh, the trial deck. Okay.
Yes.
So just imagine this to turn into that dragon.
Okay. But they work together, right?
They work together.
Yes.
So now they become cross ride. They're 13, and then this card is the first ever Vanguard card has a skill that make your opponent take damage.
It just forces damage.
Basically, it's counterblast 1, retire 2 of your card, they take 1 damage.
Can they heal from it?
No, they can. Well,
It
depends on when they
depends
hit.
on yeah. The trigger effect still goes.
yes.
Okay, so they get a. They
can
still get a
plus
plus.
5, they
Yeah,
can-
yeah.
yeah,
Okay, so
whatever.
but they automatically take another just
Yeah,
one
but
damage hit.
you can have them take up to 5.
Okay,
So you
yeah.
cannot kill them, but you can have them take up to 5.
Oh, so it can only go up to 5. It can't do.
No, otherwise you will end the game.
Can you do it over and over again? I see that
Yes,
as
you
an
can.
act.
You can.
So you could retire 2, then
And
retire
then-
2, and have them take
and then
2
the thing
damage
is, and then
before
the
you
thing-
even drive.
When you retire 2, they take 1 damage. Your Vanguard was plus 10,000.
Oh,
And then you can do it again. Now your Vanguard plus 20,000.
and they're 2 damage down.
And then if you figure out they only have 4 cards, 5 cards in hand, and with no perfect guard, this is the time that you would just push them to 5 damages, attack for 13, and get other support cards, and hit like heavy 21, 26 on the side, and end the game.
Wow.
Okay, so that's the new PBO effect, which is I think is much better than the old ones. And then of course you get Dragonic Burnout. This is another support card for Overlord. You know, like Kagero needs more support.
16 crit.
So basically, this one is
grade 4.
It's not enough, Reggie.
No, never is.
Soul Blast 1. and then you would take one of the
Overlords from your drop zone.
overload from your drop zone, and then you retire any of their rear guards.
Oh god.
So you can recycle your grade. Okay, so this is how it would work. If you have a way to shuffle your deck, you can put those back in your deck.
Okay.
So you see
those
how
still
powerful this
active.
is?
Because you can get it, put it back,
Yes,
drive
let's
check
say if
into
you know how sometimes it sucks when you drive check or like damage check a overlord. If you heal, you put it in the drop zone, right? You take this card out and put it back, and then shuffle it back.
it. Okay, yeah, but that's very ideal situation.
Very
so,
ideal situation,
okay, yeah.
but now at least you get one
Some
chance to
possibility,
get it,
right?
yes.
Oh, that's gross.
Yes.
So you can pull it off, yeah.
Yes. And of course, this is the new Maelstrom.
That is just weird. I don't even know what the hell that is.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
a Maelstrom
turtle?
reverse.
I can't tell.
It's a ninja hurdle.
No, it's not a turtle, but it's actually
It's like a blob. I can't.
yeah, a whole huge blob of.
It's supposed to be a
of
dragon,
castle.
right?
Yeah,
It is.
Something.
Yeah, it's got reverse, so.
I literally
got all
cannot
messed
tell
up.
what it is.
They
Man.
had to make it ugly
I mean, it is.
because it was.
It's not ugly. It's just undefinable. I don't know what it is.
And then the effect is even crazier.
It's like it's in an egg.
Because
or
a lot of
something.
people, when you see the anime, it didn't explain really well. So what I'm gonna do right now is I will have you hold this. And then
Yeah, I'm gonna stare at this. I think it's gonna pop out to me like one of those 3D images. Where's its head? Is that its head?
Its head is.
Is that its head? There's a cannon over there?
Right here, it's over it. Yeah.
This just looks so indistinguishable versus the other Aquaforce cards
So-
that they used to have. See, look at that one. Just a dragon
Yeah.
thing. You
So-
see that?
So what you want to do, of course, you can use a regular Maelstrom, and then it would be a cross ride. But a more sick situation is that you can put this on the break ride, and we all know the break ride effect, right? Is that if you don't drop a card,
It's an extra
yeah,
crit
plus
and camp
and
guard
you
or
can
something like
guard,
that. Yeah.
right? But when he attacks, if it's a fourth attack, he gets +1 crit and plus 10,000.
Ooh.
Is it 10,000?
You lock one first.
Yeah, 5,000. Sorry, 5,000. You have to lock one first. Like it's 5,000 plus 1 crit. So let's say if they don't drop a card, they have to take 3 crit.
3 crit.
Okay. So let's say even if they drop a card, they still have to take 2 crit.
Still have to block for that PG.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, the amazing part is this. After they drop a card, they perfect guard it. If this guy doesn't hit, you get to retire one of their rear guard and draw a card.
Really?
Yes, so advantage no matter what.
Oh
It's-
god.
It's basically saying, do you want to take damage? No? Okay, then you retire your card and I draw a card.
So make sure if this ever happens, you're only at 2 damage,
Yeah.
and you drop a card just to get rid of that 1 extra crit. And just take the 2 crit
Yes,
hit.
but then you have to face it again next
Yeah.
turn. But the only bad thing about this clan, like all Aqua forces, is that it has to be the force attack.
Has to be 4th attack. Okay.
Yeah.
So knock
So
out the rear guards. Knock
Basically,
out the rear
you have
guards.
to set it up. Yeah.
Any Benedicts, get them out of there.
Yes.
Counterblast 2, get them out of there. Are they? They're grade 2, right? The Bennett or
But I think grade 3.
Benedict's-
But now you get the grade 3 version. I mean grade
The
2
grade 2,
version.
yes.
It's called
Okay.
Assault.
title. So I think that's all the special cards that comes out in 15.
okay. All the notable ones. That people are looking
ones
for,
that we
right?
actually went through. There's still a lot of combos that yet to be discovered.
I mean, what do we got all of here? We got all that, and what do you got?
All
you
that
got
delicious.
you got like all that
Yeah.
and all that and all that. You
Yeah.
see all that? Just
Yeah.
just everywhere.
Just take a second to like
Yes.
swallow all of this.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then if
Because you'll
you
never see it again in real life.
if you
Right.
if you guys do want to trade, buy, you can contact us.
I think we got enough to make like actual clothing out of these.
Yes, we
just
can.
all
We're
that.
gonna make a necklace. We're gonna
Right.
hole punch them all.
That's right. Just awesome. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Appreciate it. And if you have any comments, just leave them below. Take care.
Hopefully a
Right.
deck.
Right.
deck
Leave a
profile
comment.
for some of
Like the
them.
video. Damn it. Come on.
Yeah.
All right. Take
Oh
care.
come on, Reggie.